Hello all and welcome to a Blind Bags opening video, and today I'm going to be opening up 5 of these Among Us micro figures. And although I'm only opening up 5 packs of these, I know I'm going to be getting 10 figures because I've already seen bottom left of each pack it says contains 2 figures. I guess because they're only micro figures, it's not exactly hard to put 2 of these in a pack because they're not going to take up much room. And also there is a whopping 138 to collect. That's quite a few. So bit of maths here. If we were to open up the right amount of packs needed to get a full set and not get any duplicates, we'd need half that number, and half that number is half of 38 is 19 and half of 100 is 50. Add the two together. That means we need to buy 69 packs, giggity, without getting any doubles to basically strike out first time lucky. But that's not how Blind Bags works, is it? I've only got 5 packs here, so I'd like to think with a whopping 138 to collect, I'm not going to get any doubles. I'd like to think the 2 figures in each pack are going to be different, and I'd like to think that every sort of 2 sort of marries up and is always the same. So it really does avoid chance of getting double the same figures, if that makes any sense. I think it makes sense. But anyway, let's have a look at the pack and see who we can get. I think all 138 aren't going to be pictured on the back, are they? In fact, none of them are going to be pictured on the back. So, micro figures, find the different crewmates and imposters, because that's what the game's all about. Yes, it's based on a video game, these aren't they? Right, so inside of the 130 to collect, we can get painted figures, metallic figures, and glow-in-the-dark figures. Will it be obvious as to if I've got one of those when they turn up? Metallic figures, I guess. Painted figures, I guess. But how obvious is a glow-in-the-dark figure going to be? Is it going to make it out of sort of a different material or whatever? So there's no pictures of who we get on the back, but I'm guessing a lot of these ones pictured on the front are ones that we can get. And I feel like these are going to be a little bit named like episodes of Friends, because you know, like Friends are always named like the one with Chandler in a box, which actually is my favourite episode, by the way. So I get the feeling that I'm just going to name them like the one with a mohawk, the one with an egg on its head, the one that's actually dead and you can have the bottom half of its corpse, the one that wants to be a spaceman but can't quite fit its helmet on, and the one that's a little bit chilly here, so he's got a red beanie hat, the one that's a Viking, the one that's got a bit of cheese on his head, and look, the one that thinks he's Jason Voorhees, and the one in front that he's just stabbed and made his first victim of his own horror movie. Oh, look, the one with the plunger on his head. If I could pick one that I'd wanted out of the ones that are pictured here, the one with the egg on his head, it just looks funny. Or actually, that monstery looking one there would be quite funny. There's one with a pumpkin on his head. Every time I look, I'm spotting something different. Look, the one with a banana on his head. Anyway, you get the point, and we spoke for long enough about what's potentially in these packs. So let's open up the first of 5, get all 5 of these open, and see how good these little figures are. What I will do is I'll line them up against all the Mega Drive games like I'm doing in an episode of 3 Blind Bags, and at the end I'll pick my favourite. So if I get the one with the egg on the head, you pretty much know that's going to be it. So I can feel that there's some paper in it, or I don't know if it's just sort of covering up the 2 figures so you can't really feel the figures too well. But it would be nice if it has like a bit of paper with sort of a chart and picturing everyone you could get. So, oh, there's an easy tear tab there. Scissors, go away. We'll test you out. It'd be nice if it had some sort of checklist inside with so many to get, so you could check them off and see how well you're doing, which is exactly what it has. Although, right, let's shake this out and leave the figures inside. Yes, the figures are still inside. So there we go. That is quite some checklist. Right, so 39 metallic paint, 39 glow in the dark, 60 painted figures. But the interesting thing is that they are obviously not coloured, like they're all just white. So does that mean there are colour variants of each one? Look, there's the one that died, and you can have the bottom half of its corpse there. Well, I don't know where egg on his head is. Any more on the back? No, it's just plain on the back. So, could do with leaving this handy a little bit, so that if I'm a little bit unsure if it's glow in the dark or not, then I can refer to this picture. Anyway, who are the 2 figures we've got? Oh, we've got a little yellow one here. Oh, they're coming in a little pack together. Look at that. Isn't that nice? The one that's very plain, and the one that's metallic and plain by the looks of it. Do you get the same figure but in 2 different formats? No, that's not how it works. Anyway, let's get the pack out of the way. Let's get the scissors out again. You can come back now. These haven't got an easy tear tab. Open these up and have a little look at these fellas here. And have a look at the detailing, if there is any. See, this dude here, again, that's his backpack, right. Go. But is that not really metallic? Is it glow in the dark? I'm not entirely sure. What we'll do is once we've got them all lined up against all of Mega Drive games, I'll have to wander off, turn the main light off to the room, and then turn the ring lights off, and we'll have a look and see if any of them sort of glow in the dark. I'm not sure that... I think that's a metallic figure, but again, it's just a plain figure. So, not a very interesting start with regards to the figures, because of all the figures we can get, That's obviously one of the painted ones. Yeah, what the figures we can get. We just got the plain ones with anything about them. Okay, to be fair, it's a nice mould, and it is well painted. The little green dude there. Look how small they are. Well, they are micro figures. And yeah, I guess there's... Oh yeah, hang a minute. See, look, that bar there's green, and he's green there. So maybe that is why he's green, and that one there is going to be up here somewhere. Maybe that one there. I'm actually amazingly surprised that I found them quite quickly. Anyway, let's get into the pack number 2. Don't need a bit of paperwork, so I'll leave that one open there just off you next to me. And here we go. Right, so... right, so do we get a painted one and a variation of one? See, I reckon that could be a glow-in-the-dark figure. And then we got this one here with hat. What type of hat is it? I don't know. Again, not overly... I think there's more interesting characters than just one with hat, to be honest. That one's sort of got a jade look about it. Sort of the you know, the precious stone, jade. That could potentially be glow-in-the-dark, I reckon. Because it's not painted, and that's certainly not metallic, is it? Got a bit of a beak on him, hasn't he? And a very, very prominent moulding mark at the side. See, again, I always prefer, even if the painted ones are less common, I prefer them just because of the detail that the paint actually gives them. This little dude's got a hat on, and I thought, is that some sort of embossedness on his chest there? Or is that just a... Yeah, there's definitely a moulding line there that's purposely been put. But yeah, with hat, come on, give me the one with the egg on his head. That's much more interesting, isn't it? Right, let's just crack on with pack 3. Because again, the figures haven't been overly interesting, these ones. And there are very, very interesting ones on the pack, or certainly pictures on the front that you can get. Give me the one with the plunger on his head or something. Called it. I think I just got the one with the plunger on his head. Another glow-in-the-dark one. Looks like he's got a little crown on his head. Maybe he's on an episode of Fall Guys. Right. I think you can actually... Oh, there was once upon a time you could get these as a skin on Fall Guys. Right. Yeah, let's look dude with the crown on his head. Look, we shall call him the one that won Fall Guys. Look at that. Yeah, I reckon he's glow-in-the-dark. Yeah, I'm going to go with these precious stone coloured looking ones. See, I want to put them all next to each other, and I've kind of completely forgot this side here. But this is the one with the plunger on his head. That's unbelievable. I think there's 2 videos in a row now. I literally called something like, give me that. And can I have it, please? But he's all right. He's obviously done a bit of plumbing and a bit of an accident. Or even fallen over the toilet head first because he was pissed and landed on the plunger. Right, so there we go. He can go in the wall. Kind of cute. It's got a very green and yellow feel about it, except for the one sort of goldy, off browny colour. That's probably metallic. I don't know. We'll find out. Right. Yellow and this jadey colour seems to be a theme. Oh, no. We've got doubles. When I said about them getting paired up, I was bloody right, wasn't I? Look, there's the one with the hat, there's the pelican dude. Well, we don't need to open that, do we? Boom, over you go. Now, we'll leave you in view. Leave the disappointment in view. Really? 138. We've got bloody doubles. Doubles as such. Right, please be different. Can we have the one with the egg in his head? No, we've got a pink one. We've got a painted version of the one that we've just got that's potentially going to glow in the dark. And we've got one here with some sort of wings. There we go. Let's open these up and get our another Fall Guys winner out of a pack. There he is, or she is. Got the little crown on. Nice pinky colour. Nice to bring a bit of variation to the Wall of Mega Drive games. Anyway, do you know what we need to? Because you're painted, we need to put you over in the painted collection here. All of 3. Well, it would be 4. Right, no. Yeah, it is 4, actually. All of 5, you know. Right, let's put this metallic one in the middle. And these ones here, I think, are the glow-in-the-dark ones. I think. We're going to have a little bit of experiment in a minute. Anyway, this one glows in the dark and it's got ears. There we go. It's got some sort of... The one with bat ears that glows in the dark. Yeah. I think, do you know what, I prefer them painted. Again, prefer them painted. I just think they look nicer, a bit of detail to them. And all that sort of stuff about it. Right, so there's our 8 different ones. Really? And, right. Should we have the light experiment first? Gives me a bit of time to think about which one I like. So I'm going to have to walk over and turn the main light off. So we have got proper glow-in-the-dark test. Sorry if you couldn't really hear that. Or it sounded like I was far away, because I was kind of... Right. There's one ring light. Drum roll, please. And there's the other one. Boom. And they are very much glowing in the dark. That one more than the other two, although there's a little bit of light coming through the curtains. I know that's messing up with this one's glow in the darkness. Can we put them over here? A bit further into the dark? But this one here, blimey, look at that. That's almost toxic. That's, yeah, you failed. But you two, you get a kind of a pass. You really did fail. Anyway, let's turn it off because yeah. Oh, there we go. Turn it off, did I say? I meant turn it on. Right, boom, and the other one. There we go. We are back. We are back to a bit of light. And the two disappointments are trying to sneak off now. Right, so I'm going to have to pick a favourite from the eight different ones. Oh, how do we get doubles when we only had 138? Right, only, he says, when we had 138 to aim for. Right, so who's going to be my favourite? You can probably already guess that I kind of dismissed the ones that aren't painted. The painted ones, just the detail really helps in liking them more, I think. So I think, yeah, there's nothing extra about you. There's nothing wrong with you the way you're painted. So I think, personally, for me, but it's going to have to be between these two. Not just because you got a double, again, you just put a hat on, really. That's all you did. For me, it's going to have to be between these two, and I like the comedy of that one, but I like the pink on this is quite striking, and it's a bit bigger for some reason. A bit, this one's a bit taller and a bit girthier, dare I say, and a bit of a chunk to him. And this one's got a toilet plunger on its head. I'm going to, I hit this one on Fall Guys as well. Right, so I'm going to go for the comedic factor. I'm going to pick the one with the plunger on its head. But which one did you like the most, people? Please do let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, I'm going for the one with the plunger on its head, just for comedy value. It is quite funny. Yeah. Yep. That is what I'm going for. So back into the wall we go for now, and there's my 8 different ones I got. I'm not bitter about this at all. How the hell do you get double when you're only going to get 10 from a set of 138? And these guys are falling over. I don't know, maybe they're having an after party and they got pissed. Right, stand up. There we go. Very impressed with the glow of the dark of certainly that one. Maybe you know, I don't know. Yeah, that's why you're over there. The other two glow in the dark ones just shunned you because you're not as bright in the dark as they are. But yeah, that was very impressive. That was toxic. In fact, I probably should keep that at least 2 meters away from me, you know, to prevent any potential radiation poisoning. I'm sure that's not in toys. Panic over, please don't start panicking. Right, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am talking absolute pure crap here at the end, which is what I do quite well, I think. I definitely talk crap well. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm doing it even more. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed this video, please do pick your favourite and check out the comment section below. It is actually interesting to hear, you know, different opinion and all that. But if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit a thumbs up because I like it when you do that. YouTube likes it when you do that. So thank you very much in advance if you do that. And of course, if you like Blind Bag products, tons of it on the channel. Still loads to come. Still loads to open. Loads to do. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you are subscribed already, I love you. And if you're not subscribed and you're going to subscribe, I will love you for it. So thank you very much. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once more for watching. And as always, please do take care.